Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Today we're going to improve on a classic. We're going to make a better wax dip cotton round. Thanks for watching. Here on the channel in the past I've made several versions of wax dipped cotton, whether it be a traditional wax dip on a cotton round like this or a gel wax. This gel wax burns for like 15 minutes. Now the problem with these is that they're completely coated and they're hard to start. Now if you've got an open flame like a lighter, you can hold the lighter to it. Eventually a little bit of the wax will melt, the cotton underneath will catch, and then it'll stay going for quite some time. Problem is, a lot of times you don't have a lighter, you maybe just have a ferro rod, and it can be very difficult. It's possible, but it's very difficult to get these things lit with just a ferro rod. So I started thinking, how could I make a better cotton round? Something that I could catch with even just a flint. Forget a lighter, just the flint off of a lighter. Well, I figured it out and I'm going to show you guys how. We're going to use two products, regular beeswax as well as gel wax. You can get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever it might be. Just look in the candle section. It's called gel wax. We're going to make cotton rounds with each of these and I'm going to show y'all how, and then we're going to put them to a burn test. So this is the stove that we're going to use. We're going to use my Pathfinder School alcohol stove. To be honest with you guys, I don't find that this stove creates as high a heat as, say, the Trangia, and that's a little bit of a bummer. For this particular application, it'll work. It's the stove itself, okay? It's got this little ring here. All right, I'm going to use this. This is what came with one of my stoves to burn solid fuel. Don't use anything you're ever going to eat out of, because this stuff, the beeswax not so much, but the gel is definitely something you don't want to mess with. So we're going to light this up. We'll put this over the top, okay? It's going to melt in there, and then I'll be able to grab it with my stuff and pour it over the top, and I'm going to show y'all how we do that. So first, let me light this bad boy up. It does take a second to catch, and it does spurt at times, which I really don't like, but anyway. Hard to see. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. We're gonna put this right over the top, all right? We're gonna start with our regular wax. This is just beeswax. We're gonna pour it right on, put it right on top here. It will melt relatively quickly. I'm only doing 2 cotton rounds of each type, so no reason to make too much wax. If I have enough, I'll make an extra. As y'all can see, it's really starting to melt down now. I'm gonna move the camera, I'll show y'all how we do this. All right, we've got melted wax. Now we're using some cotton rounds like for makeup. And the point is you want to just put wax, okay, on the inside. And you want to leave a rim on the outside, okay, of plain cotton. I think I'm going to have enough to make 3, so I'm not going to waste my wax. So you can see how I have on the inside. You can see it better with this. The gel wax is clear, but you can see better with the beeswax. Gonna harden on the inside, and on the outside is nice and fluffy. Now guys, I'm in a well-ventilated area. Make sure you are in the same if you do this, because this smoke is toxic to some extent, I presume. This is nice and melted. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Yep, you guys can see, same thing over here. Just pour the gel wax in the center of each round. I think there's a little bit of the beeswax left, which is just fine. I'm just gonna have to remember which is which. All right guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light these 3 up and put a timer on them. This is a regular piece of cotton, not dipped in anything. This has got wax, beeswax in the middle. This has got the gel wax on it. I'm gonna light it with a lighter. You can do it with just this, but I'm trying to get a decent look at how long it takes. So I'm gonna light them. So there you go, a look at 2 new and improved versions of the cotton round dipped in wax. Now, what do I pick? Despite the fact that obviously the cotton, it doesn't last very long. It's very good. I mean, if I fluffed it up, it would work better. 5 minutes on the gel wax, which is not bad. In my experience, gel wax tends to go a little longer, but maybe it needs to really be glooped up to be able to work. I made the cotton balls dipped in the wax, and it's just a lot of wax, and it burns for like 20 minutes, so that was a pretty good deal. Now with these discs, 8 minutes roughly on the wax disc. The key to these discs and why I decided to make them was that it gives you the extended, action of the wax on the inside of the round, but also allows you to light it easily with, I used a lighter, but you can obviously just use a spark from a dead Bic lighter and it will light that cotton. It'll take a little bit of perseverance, but you can get it no problem every time. I've always been frustrated with how hard it is to light those wax dip cotton balls. You have to expose a lot of fibers, trying to use a ferro rod, which most of us normally have. Even when you have a lighter, it can take a little while to light it. Not a big deal, but this is just another rendition of this very commonly used survival and fire aid. Do you like the video? If you do, give me a thumbs up down there. It really helps spread things across YouTube. Leave a comment down below. That helps a lot as well. If you like this video, check out some of my others. I have a lot of similar themed videos with lots of different gear reviews, survival, bushcraft, all that kind of stuff. If you like the channel, please give me a subscription. Also helps the channel grow. Lots of great videos in the works. I've had a great couple of days shooting some videos here at the house. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out Paleo Hiker MD, and stay tuned for more videos soon. Thanks, guys.